Opportunity is a fleeting kind of thing. Right time, right place, right people. Only a handful will seize the day and change life as we know it forever.
You know, a few years ago, I was the guy who actually started to believe the headlines. You know, the negative connotations associated with the term Rust Belt cities. The articles you read that talked about the decay and the decline of our cities here in the Midwest, this region specifically. I started to believe those things. I don't believe them now. In fact, I think the opposite is true.
I've lived here all of my life in this region, and I have never been more hopeful and optimistic about its future.
For the first time in history, leaders from across the region are working as a team, moving forward, getting things done.
But once we all got together and said, hey, we have the same vision. We want a good quality of place. We want to, we want to like where we live. We want to make where we live better. Really, we're all the same.
If we bring a better quality of life anywhere, everybody gets the opportunity to share in the general nature of that quality of life. But we have to work together to make it happen. We can literally be anywhere we need to be in the world digitally at any time. But not everything is done digitally in this world. There are many times we have to meet face to face.
We can say that through technology we don't need the face-to-face as much as we do, but that's not really true.
There's nothing like a warm handshake and a friendly smile to close a business deal. The physical connections are where it's at. There's only so much you can do over a conference call.
There's hundreds of executives in the RV business that travel like 150 nights a year because they're out seeing all the thousands of dealers all over the country.
We have people who travel 100 days a year. Nobody has the time to spend 3 hours driving to O'Hare.
If you've got major negotiations going on, the last thing you want to do is try and hide behind a microphone or a camera miles away.
Not only the time we're spending, but if I'm tying up 3 engineers, driving to Chicago, parking the car at a really exorbitant parking price.
If you're gone for a week, you're going to pay at least $100 just for parking.
I can park in Indiana for $9 a day, plus the time that we're saving. And quite frankly, our guys work long days. The last thing you want to do is fly into O'Hare and then have a 3-hour drive home.
Project Propel, building infrastructure by spending less money.
You talk about the economic impact. When we're trying to help established companies grow, one of the major themes is infrastructure, and directly in that is the connectivity of flights.
Infrastructure that makes a big difference to every company, academic institution, every organization, every startup, investor from across the region.
Is the next logical step. Not only utilizing the existing flights from the airport, that gives us a better chance to add more direct flights.
We have a number of businesses in our region. They export product, they import people and money. Those businesses need a vibrant airport. It doesn't matter where it's located in the region, there just needs to be a strong airport that connects us with the world.
What if a company had all the plans in the world to locate somewhere here in the region, and everything was moving along marvelously, and then all of a sudden they said, oh wait, our employees can't fly there?
I was pulled out to meet with somebody who was doing a large data center transaction. Had the deal sheet put together. Final due diligence, he was just going to come kind of look at the site. He had his forward people that were there already, obviously. I was pretty excited. We were done. This would have been huge. As soon as we met, once he got to South Bend, he goes, I'm not doing the deal. And I'm like, why? I mean, we had everything done. Why? He goes, we can't get people in and out of here in a day. And he had a lot of government clients and goes, that's a deal stopper.
Come on, that's insane. What's wrong with that picture?
Project Propel, giving airlines a reason to invest. The only thing that really matters, more business travelers.
There may not be a cost savings directly with the ticket price, but it is a cost savings in other areas.
When the Grand Rapids region did this, it added $100 million to the regional economy in the first year alone. Similar results in Chattanooga, Asheville, and Rochester, keeping millions of dollars in our own economy instead of Chicago's or Detroit's.
More convenient and actually quicker for travel options. I'm very excited about it.
Your lower cost for traveling means more retained earnings, more robust local economy, more everything. And more travelers brings us more direct connections, more frequency, and larger aircraft. Right here at the Midwestern Airport, that's improved reliability of regional connections to an amazing 97% over the past few years.
A lot of things are different at the airport today. The service is better. You can count on the airlines more.
Added 90 jobs and serves now as an aircraft maintenance hub.
And when you think big picture, that we're able to come together as a community, make travel easier for all of us that live and work here, and then grow the economy through that effort as well.
We know we're prepared for success. You cannot import talent if you do not have transportation.
Keeping our money here is really important. It's a double win for all of us. It makes sense. There's not a great region in this world that doesn't have a thriving airport.
If there was ever a time to work together and get something this big done, it's now.
As our local economy and businesses grow, there's just a ton of opportunity, and it's time.
Stop driving to Chicago. You don't need to drive to Chicago. If you can find a flight out of South Bend, do it.
Try to go in and out of South Bend as much as possible.
Support our local economy.
It makes sense.
It's for all of us.
If we have that opportunity to be able to do that here, why would we not want to capitalize on it?
Opportunity can be a fleeting kind of thing.
Paying closer attention to our region, we're rising. We have a tremendous amount of industry here. We have major universities here.
This truly is the next big thing.
We're all the same. We want to make where we live better. Transportation is really critical.
An economic surge for the 47 cities and towns across our region. Project Propel.
We can't rely on somebody else to make the airport grow. We've got to do it ourselves.